him already.
Let's put Officer Cooley on the spot and see how her intro game is. All right. It's on you, Officer Cooley.
All rise, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. These presidings are being held via Zoom while in court. Please place your device on mute until your case is called. No smoking, no eating, no drinking. Please remain seated at all times, no driving. Good morning, Your Honor.
Buenos días a todos y bienvenidos a la corte del honorable juez Sean B. Perkins. Mientras estemos en sesión, mantengan los micrófonos apagados hasta que escuchen que llamemos a su nombre. También les quiero recordar que estamos por Zoom. No se permite que estén ni fumando, ni comiendo, ni tomando, ni manejando. Vuelvo y repito, buenos días a todos.
Buenos días.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to do the best I can to get you out of here as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to do the best I can to get you out in the order that you came in.
Buenos días a todos. Voy a tratar de llamar a los casos en la manera más rápida y eficiente posible. Voy a llamar los casos en la orden en que se presentaron hoy.
I'm also going to start with the reviews.
Y también voy a comenzar con los casos que están aquí para una revisión.
And then we'll go to the people that have their cases are pending.
Y entonces vamos a pasar a los casos de los individuos que tienen un caso pendiente.
We're waiting on our court reporter, so now is a good time to allow Ms. Buenteo to introduce community court today.
Estamos esperando que llegue la actuaria, así que ahora es un buen momento para presentarles a ustedes, la señorita Carmencito Buentello. Emma.
Ready.
Welcome to community court.
Bienvenidos a la Corte de Justicia Comunitaria.
The Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center is a community justice organization.
El Centro de Justicia Comunitaria es una organización de justicia comunitaria.
And we provide an alternative sentencing programming.
Que provee programas alternativos de sentencias.
Through this community court.
A través de esta Corte Comunitaria.
And this is a partnership with the 36th District Court.
Esto se hace posible trabajando conjuntamente con la Corte 36 de Distrito.
And the Detroit Police 4th Precinct.
Y el cuarto precinto del Departamento de Policía de Detroit.
Participants can opt to be in this program.
Los participantes pueden optar por tomar este programa.
And do community service.
Y de esta manera, los que deseen optar por dicho programa podrán tenerlo, completar sus horas de servicio comunitario.
And receive additional social support.
Así como también recibir cualquier otro apoyo o ayuda social adicional.
And potentially have their fines and court costs reduced or dismissed.
Y potencialmente tener los costos de corte y las multas reducidas o desestimadas.
Welcome to community court, everybody.
Todos bienvenidos a la Corte de Justicia Comunitaria, la Corte Comunitaria de Justicia.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Your Honor.
So what I will say before Ms. Williams-Law comes is that there will be no fines if you want to do community service.
Lo que quiero decir antes de que venga nuestra actuaria es que no va a haber multa si usted hace las horas de servicio comunitaria.
But if you do not want to do community service, you can put your name, you can raise your hand in the chat and we can get you to your alphabet judge so that you can potentially get a money judgment.
Por lo tanto, si usted no quiere hacer las horas de servicio comunitaria, le pedimos que por favor levante su mano en el chat y nos deje saber eso para nosotros mandarlos entonces al juez que le toca alfabéticamente y para que allá entonces ustedes puedan tener un arreglo pagando las multas.
It will not hurt my feelings if you want to go to your alphabet judge and get it out and get a.
Yo no me voy a sentir ofendido si ustedes prefieren ir al juez que les toca alfabéticamente.
Okay, but I need to file that. Okay. Mr. Patel, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who's your client?
We have Sherka Lewis.
Yes, she's here.
Can I get into a breakout room with her?
Absolutely. Miss Lewis?
Yes.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Patel. Are things getting better for you, ma'am?
Yes.
Very good. That's what I wanted to hear. All right. Have a conversation with him and we'll see where it goes. All right.
Okay.
All right, join the room, please. You said what? All right. I really just need those. Eduardo Prada.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Have you been through our community court program before?
No.
I recognize that name. I don't know if there's another Prada or the same Eduardo Prada. All right. Mr. Bowman, did you stay after yesterday and work on your Zoom skills?
No, Your Honor, I had an office conference with the Michigan State Police officer to see if we could resolve a case that we're up for trial on Friday.
So I know when you were honing your basketball skills, you had to stay after and you worked hard and worked late. You know, I thought you might have done that last night with your Zoom skills.
I was a natural as it relates to everything athletic. Unless it involved being in the water or riding a horse.
You're so fat about it.
Yeah, he has no problem. He speaks very highly of himself, doesn't he? Right, Ms. Harris?
Yes, the one you were here for, plus I can use.
No comment.
we're still waiting on, the court, Madam Court Reporter to come on in.
Todavía estamos esperando por la señora actuaria de la corte.
Bless you. All right, let's do some work on some of these files while we're waiting. Okay, star of the show has arrived. This, I figured, you know, we had I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We got a short docket today. And you're just making sure you do everything to prolong it as long as
I'm not the chief. I'm ready.
you let me know when you're ready.
Hey.
Happy New Year, man.
We're in court right now. I'm gonna call you back. Call you back.
Okay, let's get going.
Así que vamos a empezar ahora.
This is the city of Detroit versus Christian Oliva, case number SP 16378-621. State your name for the record, please. Good morning to you.
Buenos días, usted llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Cristiano Oliva. Número de caso SP 163-78621. Diga su nombre, por favor, señor. Cristian Oliva.
Sí.
Yes.
Buenos dias. Today is the date and time set for a review.
Buenos días, este es el día y la hora que habíamos fijado para tener una revisión de su caso.
Sí.
You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service, and we definitely appreciate that.
A usted le habíamos pedido que cumpliera 12 horas de servicio comunitario y noto aquí que usted sí las cumplió. Agradecemos que usted lo haya hecho.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
And I know the kids over there and families that like Clark Park and go to Clark Park, they appreciate that as well. So for that, we're going to dismiss your case, sir.
Y sé que los niños que van a ese parque y también los residentes en el área agradecen el trabajo que usted ha brindado. Reconociendo eso, señor, vamos a desestimar a su caso.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Si no tiene algo más que añadir, le deseamos un buen día y buena suerte.
Gracias igualmente. Feliz día.
Thank you, same to you. Have a pleasant day.
This is the city of Detroit versus Hernandez Henry Zambrano Hernandez, case number SP 1637473. Good morning to you. State your name, please.
Llamamos al caso de Henry Zambrano Hernández, número de caso SP163-74733. Diga su nombre, por favor.
Henry de Jesús Zambrano Hernández.
Henry Ruz Zambrano Hernández.
Henry de Jesús Zambrano Hernández.
Henry de Jesús
Zambrano Hernández.
Hernández.
Señor.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for review. You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service.
Buenos días, usted. Este es el día y la hora que habíamos fijado para tener una revisión de su caso. Le habíamos ordenado a usted que usted cumpliera 12 horas de servicio comunitario y noto aquí que usted sí las cumplió.
You did yours at Clark Park as well, and I know they appreciate that. So for that, we're going to dismiss your case, sir.
Y veo que usted también hizo sus horas de trabajo en el Parque Clark y sé que ellos agradecen el trabajo que usted hizo. Reconociendo eso, vamos a desestimar a su caso, señor.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
All right, great.
Que tenga usted muy buen día.
Igual.
Your Honor, Interpreter Villarreal needs to step away for a little bit, and Ms. Hernandez is here to continue.
Very well.
Thank you.
This is the city of Detroit versus Alexis Vargas Meza, case number SP 1639004, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Alexis Vargas Meza, número de cargo SP 163-90041 y 43. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
I'm sorry, state your name for the record, please.
Señor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Alexis Vargas?
You don't need an interpreter, Vargas?
Señor.
No.
Okay.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do and allowed to do 36 hours of community service, ordered on a misdemeanor and allowed in lieu of fines and costs on the civil infractions. I told you, if you completed the community service, we'd close everything out. So that's what we're going to do. We appreciate your community service, sir. And we wish you the best. Okay.
Thank you. I have a question.
What is your question?
So yesterday I went to the secretary and they said I was still suspended for 2 tickets, but I had took the extra hours with you to get everything dismissed, so I won't have to pay anything.
We're closing that stuff out. Well, we're closing out. I don't see why they would say that. I don't see anything on here that would tells me that that should be the case. But we're gonna close all this stuff out anyway.
Okay. Yeah, because I have I rescheduled for tomorrow.
Did they give you case numbers?
Did they give me one? No, they didn't give me one.
Well, you should have asked for a printout. They would have given you
Oh, okay.
printout, told you exactly the case numbers that are affecting your driver's license. But this stuff is going to be closed out based on your participation. And, we appreciate that. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, sir.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Yes, Mr. Zambrano.
Mi caso queda desestimado, no me dijeron nada o tengo que esperar.
My case is it's done, and then I was not told anything. I have to wait.
No, you're free to leave.
Sí.
Best of luck.
Sí, su caso queda desestimado. Usted se puede ya retirar.
Ah, bueno, muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you very much.
City of Detroit versus Freddie Rodriguez, case number SB 164022242.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Freddy Ortiz Rodríguez, caso SP 164-02242. Por favor, señor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Freddy Ortiz Rodríguez.
Freddy Ortiz Rodríguez.
Buenos días, Mr. Rodriguez. Today is the date and time set for review.
Buenos días, señor Rodríguez. Hoy es el día y la hora establecida para la revisión de su caso.
You were ordered to 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service. We appreciate that.
Señor, veo que se le ordenó que hiciera 12 horas de servicio comunitario y veo que ya los hizo, lo cual le agradezco mucho.
I know they appreciate that over at Clark Park.
Y sé que las personas del Parque Clark, donde usted hizo estas horas comunitarias, igualmente se lo agradecen mucho.
And for that, we're going to dismiss your case, sir.
Y con eso, señor, su caso queda desestimado.
You don't have anything further. I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Si no tiene nada más pendiente, señor, ya se puede retirar y le deseo la mejor, que tenga un excelente día.
Gracias, igual.
Thank you. Same for you.
All right, you're free to leave. Best of luck to you.
Está bien, señor, ya se puede retirar. La mejor de las suertes para usted.
Gracias a ustedes también.
Thank you, you too. To you too.
This is the city of Detroit versus Juan David Charlotte Martinez, number SP 163-85691. Appearance, state your name for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Juan Charlarca Martínez, número de caso SP 163-85691. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Juan David Chalarca Martínez.
¿Juan qué, señor?
Juan David Chalarca Martínez.
David. Juan David Chalarca Martínez.
Sí, señora.
Buenos días,
right.
Martinez. You say it's the date set for review.
Buenos días, señor Martínez. Hoy es el día y la hora establecido para la revisión de su caso.
You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service. And for that, we're going to dismiss your case.
Señora, usted se le ordenó hacer 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Y veo que ya las ha hecho. Con esto queda su caso desestimado.
Listo, muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your service, sir, and we wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Señor, gracias por su trabajo y su servicio prestado y le deseo entonces la mejor de las suertes. Ya se puede retirar.
Igualmente, hasta luego.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. City of Detroit versus Danielle Gutierrez, case number U69 CR434-924. State your name for the record, Mr. Gutierrez.
Your Honor, where is he at?
I don't think he's on the docket today. I just have his stuff and I've confirmed it. 8:30.
Yeah.
Gutierrez.
Yes.
Buenos días.
The middle.
Good morning. Okay, I see Daniel Gutierrez, Your Honor.
Buenos días. Hola, buenos días.
Good morning.
All right,
This
good
is the
morning.
case. Este es el caso del señor Daniel Gutiérrez, número U69248924. Señor, diga su
Sí,
nombre,
señor.
por favor. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Daniel Antonio Gutiérrez Herrera.
Daniel Antonio Gutiérrez Herrera.
Sí, señora.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service and have some other conditions attached with that.
Hoy es el día y la hora establecido para su revisión. Veo que se le ordenó hacer 2 horas de servicio comunitario y hay otras condiciones de su caso.
Sí.
Yes.
I see that you completed the 2 other conditions. Did we have confirmation, Mr. Phillips, that he completed the community service?
Ya veo que usted también hizo las otras 2 condiciones. Señor
Sí.
Phillips, ahí ustedes tienen comprobante de que el señor de hecho cumplió con esas otras 2 condiciones.
Sí, sí.
Yes. Sí, su señoría.
Can you hear me?
He did complete the hours?
Yes, you did, John.
Él cumplió las horas, sí, su señoría.
You completed 12 hours, John.
Sí, hizo 9 horas. Tú 12 horas.
12 horas.
It should be entered into the summary there.
I couldn't hear you.
It should be
Sorry.
in the summary.
I just need to know that I didn't see it on the summary. I just need to know that there were.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He completed 12 hours.
So with that, sir, we appreciate the community service. We thank you for that. We're going to close this matter out, okay?
Señor, con eso agradecemos mucho que haya cumplido con todas las condiciones. Con eso vamos a cerrar su caso. Y si no tiene más nada que decir, ya se puede retirar.
Bueno, muchas gracias. Le agradezco mucho a ella.
Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Y le da la gracia a la abogada de oficio que me representó.
And please, I want to thank you, the court interpreter lady that was my lawyer for this case.
Gracias, pasen buen día.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You have a better one. Thank you so much.
Igualmente, señor.
Ya me puedo retirar.
Can I sign off?
You may.
Sí, señor.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. Patel, do you need anything?
Your Honor, we just need an adjournment till April 28th.
Can you grab your client out of the breakout room?
Yeah.
City of Detroit versus Sharika Renee Lewis. Case numbers SP 1546809, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1546928, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1631611, counts 1, 2, and 3. And appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Jayesh Patel or Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis is coming in.
Ms. Lewis, can you state your name for the record, please?
Ms. Lewis? Can you
Yes.
state your name for the record?
Sharika Lewis.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Lewis. I know we talked last time, and what I do, I am grateful to hear your situation is getting better. I know we talked about that light shining brighter more and more, that you get through this, and I hope the light is getting brighter for you. All right. Is that the case?
Yes.
I'm going to continue to pray for you and your family, and I'm going to continue to encourage you to keep persevering, okay, and keep working with Mr. Patel. Like I say, I've seen the program work, and we're going to wish you the best of luck. I'm going to give you a new court-date pre-trial for April the 28th, 2025, and I know summertime is going to be great, and you're going to give me some great news when you come back, okay?
Yes.
All right, you have anything to say, ma'am?
No, I'm supposed to be now I know I'm on probation with Mr. Grant. And
You're
I'll
not on
probably be
probation.
getting off.
You're not on probation with me yet.
I know. I'm supposed to be getting off today.
Huh?
I'm supposed to be getting off today.
From you, she's got another case somewhere, Mr. Patel?
Yes, in Highland Park.
Okay,
So,
good. All right, good. Well, congratulations with that. You're doing what you need to be doing. You're handling your business.
Yes.
All right, best of luck to you, ma'am. And we'll see you back in April, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Patel. This is the City of Detroit versus Eduardo Plata, case number SP 164-91771. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Plata, do you have a valid license?
Yes, I do, sir.
Run his driver's license, please. Or let's pass the matter. This is the City of Detroit versus Brianna Yvette Greer, case number SP 155-43721. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. Cherika Harris, P72832 on behalf of Ms. Greer. Please state your name for the record.
Brianna Greer.
Ma'am, for purposes of arraignment, counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Do you have valid insurance, Ms. Greer?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you have, please.
Do you want, I have it like on my phone, is that?
You want me to, I'll put my email address in the chat. You can send me that certificate. And
okay.
If it's good, we'll get you out of here, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Plata. Mr. Plata and Mr. Various purposes of arraignment on Mr. Plata.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond, and this time I'm going to dismiss the case. The license is valid. Have a very good day. Best of Plata and best of luck to you, all right?
Okay, thank you so much, sir. You as well.
This is the City of Detroit versus Marlon Ivan Herrera Moraquin, case number SP 1330498, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1628897, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Marlon Iván Marroquín, número de caso SP 162-88971 y 72. Your Honor, what's the name of the first case, please?
SP 1330498, counts 1 and counts 2.
Thank you. Y el caso SP 13304-981 y 2. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta. Señor, diga su nombre. Señor, diga su nombre.
Marlon Iván Herrera Marroquín.
Marlon Iván Herrera Marroquín.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Edward Berry Jr. representando al acusado, su señoría.
For purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand.
Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, su señoría, nosotros vamos a ceder la lectura formal de los mismos y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
In our not guilty plea on your client's behalf, we'll give your client a $0 bond.
Yo voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y le voy a imponer una fianza de $0.
At this time, the other two cases that are not on the docket are the same: a no insurance misdemeanor and a driving while license never acquired.
Los otros dos casos que no están aquí de la lista es el de que no tenía licencia, nunca había obtenido la licencia de conducir y no tenía seguro.
I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your client and let your client know he's going to get an offer. If he doesn't like the offer, keep in mind he has an absolute right to a trial.
Yo lo voy a mandar a usted junto con su cliente para una sala de consulta privada. Y por favor déjele saber, busque una oferta de la fiscalía y si su cliente no le gusta la oferta, déjele saber que tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a juicio.
Join the room, please.
Por favor, señor, acepte la invitación, señor Marroquín, de ir a la sala de consulta privada número 2, si es tan amable.
He's in there, Ms.
Thank you.
This is past that matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Juanita Ramirez. Case numbers SP 164784441, SP 1647883, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Hi, I'm here. Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Ramirez. Please state your name.
Juanita Ramirez.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Ramirez, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like that offer, you're going to have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with her. Have a conversation and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Thank you.
Ms. Greer, have you gotten that document?
Yes, I emailed it to you.
I don't have it yet. It hasn't come up.
Okay, I can try to resend it.
Did you make sure that you cut and paste that that with the period in there and everything? Let me make sure. There it is there.
Yep. Says I have it right. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it. All right, let's go back on the record with Miss Brianna Greer. I guess she better have some insurance on this Cadillac. I'm going to dismiss your case now for providing back the documentation, all right?
Thank you, sir.
There's nothing further. Best of luck to you and have a very good rest of your day.
You as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Alex Ramirez.
Yes, Your Honor.
You don't need an interpreter, do you?
No, I should be fine.
Very well. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
All right, we're waiting on the lawyer. Any other reviews in here that we can get rid of? The only ones I know is Cisneros, Salvador, Reyes Ramos Lopez, Yalcer the Villa. Are we ready on anyone?
Excuse me?
Not quite. No, we're just waiting on the lawyer.
Okay, sorry, sir.
Mr. Phillips or Ms. Quinteo, Alex Michael Roderick Donkey. They were not on the dock. Oh yeah, they are on the dock. Very well.
He's the wall side window guy.
He is the wall side guy, isn't he?
Correct.
He's not going to show. He's probably putting in some windows now.
Yeah, he's installing windows.
I know they keep him busy.
They do.
Wall side, been doing it for what, 81 years?
I thought he had said 100 plus or something, but it's in a long time.
Well, it's a commercial on now with the old oak commercial. The person that Amber McKinney.
Yeah, that's me. I was in the wrong courtroom.
Are you in the right one now?
Yeah, they said to go to courtroom 434.
And who said that? Let's see. I don't see you on the docket. Let's see what you have. Is that your full name right there?
Yeah, it's Amber McEntee.
McEntee. I'm sorry. No, you're not in the right courtroom. You need.
Which courtroom am I supposed to be in? Because she said it was 434.
All right, you need to go to. Okay. Which courtroom is Sean Duque, Judge Duque? Call over there as well. Go to 4, Mr. Bowman, please.
No.
I can find out before. What we're going to do is we're going to call over there as well and send you over there. Is it 234? What is the Zoom ID? 360-234-0000? Please.
Your Honor, I don't seem to have privileges.
I think that's one thing I'll do this morning.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yes, that's right.
All right, 360, Ms. McEntee.
Thank you.
360-234-0000. Judge Duque, we're going to call down there to make sure that they know that you were here. Okay. And
Yeah, I
that
was sitting in the other one since like 8:30, and then they told me that I was in the wrong one.
We'll let them know. All right.
Okay.
Amber McEntee. Best of luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Whoa. She's going to come down then, huh?
No, she's not. She's
No.
Are you ready on Ms. Ramirez, Ms. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure if she's out of the breakout room.
We're gonna try to pull her out.
Thank you.
What's gonna be the offer?
Actually, we're asking for a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
All right, I'm gonna send her to her alphabet judge.
I explained that.
Ms. Ramirez, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm still
Maybe.
here.
No, not you, Mr. Ramirez, Miss Ramirez, I'm sorry. Appointed. I'm gonna take these notes down. 3. And we'll get you on, 1 minute, Mr.
Show me that damn stuff. You did just like that.
I need to send Ramirez to Sherman, Judge Sherman.
This is your dates, Judge.
Yes, I'll have the dates and everything. Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Ramirez, are you there? Okay, so we lost her. Let's. Let's call the city of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Alexandro Ramirez, case number SP 15338831. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Ramirez, please state your name for the record.
Alexandra Ramirez.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf and give your client a $0 bond. Have a conversation with Mr. Ramirez in a breakout room. Give him, let him know he has an absolute right to a trial if he doesn't like the offer. Okay. Join the breakout room, Mr. Ramirez. Speak to Ms. Harris, please. You weren't here, Mr. Bowman, I don't think, when Mr. Lewis, Kirsten Lewis signed on, were you? He still hasn't gotten his Zoom game together.
As I was on mute, yeah, I was in. Yeah, Mr. Lewis has 2 tickets: driver's license suspended and a no insurance misdemeanor.
No, we talked about the real one. You know, you see his handle. You see his handle there. Now he comes in now and he's blaming it on his younger brothers. Who put that handle there, Mr. Lewis? But unmute yourself. Let me see. Let me see.
Now back in the day, someone that you may know because he's a political operative, Mr. Grover McCants, ran a club called The Real.
The
The Real. Yeah.
Let me. I know Mr. McCants very well too. You are what is that? He's on the David Feminino commercial.
That's true, right? Yeah, yeah.
Neck thing on. Let's get Mr. Lewis back on the camera though. Let me see. All right, Mr. Lewis, who put the handle up there for you? Did you do that yourself, or did somebody write that for you?
My goddaughter did that for me. She set my phone up for me, and she said, "Your phone need a username."
Yes, so he's blaming it on his goddaughter. So she's the one that called you The Real, right?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't call that yourself. You didn't call yourself The Real.
No, I did.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe what she says?
Yes.
He did. Run his driver's license, Miss Mathis. I wanted to see. Miss Jenkins, it's not nap time, Miss Jenkins.
I know.
You got to sit up.
I am. I was just waiting on for my turn, my precious little turn. That's so I can get back on.
You're gonna get your turn, Miss Jenkins.
So I can go back to school, go back to class. That's all.
Oh, are you in school now?
I signed up a week ago at WCC.
And you're not in class today? Are you out there right now?
No, I'm at home. I'm online picking the classes. They want me to pick classes while I'm online.
Oh, so you're not missing class right now? Right?
No, I'm just trying to get it all together so I can start class next week. Just doing things better, but that's all.
I got you. I try to do things better myself.
I gotta go get these driving license together.
Gotta get you some L's, huh?
You know it. I can't live like this, sir.
Welcome, bro. Driving down, waiting to see that police. You want to make that turn right quick so you can get out of the way, huh?
Oh no, I don't run from the police. I let them get me. They got me.
I didn't say you ran. I said you made that turn right quick so he didn't get up behind you. So he's like, no, didn't run your plates. Who's on the Motorola Moto G? Good morning to you. I just let him in the room.
Good morning.
Do you have some clothes on, sir?
Oh, my bad.
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm sorry.
Nah, go put some clothes on.
All right.
I'm gonna put you out until you get dressed.
I was looking.
I don't want to hear it. I swear you see it all. Okay, Miss McMacken.
Yeah, I was looking for it, but
you have to come in person or not? Does she have to come in person?
They told me it was over Zoom.
No, she can Zoom in. They did handle her case, but she can still Zoom in for today.
So what happened?
I called her, told her his clerk that she was going to Zoom.
So why did you? What happened? Why are you back?
What did they say?
I don't know what they said. She said they handled your case or something. I don't know, and they were going to give you
Oh,
an
they
update.
never told me that because last time I went to court, it was December. I forgot.
No, why didn't you zoom in right? Did you try to zoom in right now?
Yeah, I just tried. I've been on Zoom since like 8 in the morning.
No, did you go to 324-360-324?
That's what I was looking for. I can't find it on the list.
Just give her that phone. 965.
Call this number 965 2283. Call them up and we already told them that you've been in here.
Okay.
Okay, so you've been in here all morning, so you were on time essentially. It said you're just in the wrong courtroom. All right.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be mad because I was on time, but I was in the wrong courtroom.
You were just in the wrong courtroom. I just said that.
Yeah.
All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am.
Thank
Call
you.
over there. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Marquin. Mr. Marquin, we're giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acta con el caso del señor Marroquín. Señor Marroquín, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea hacer su representado? Señor Marroquín, abra su micrófono que ya llamaron su caso.
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's current offer, which is to enter a plea to improper plates and dismissal of the license charge. He stands ready to do community service.
Su señoría, mi representado está dispuesto a introducir una declaración del cargo enmendado de placas inapropiadas y el otro cargo de no licencia será desestimado.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Marquin?
¿Y eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señor Marroquín?
Sí.
Yes.
Mr. Marroquin, can you raise your right hand, please?
Señor Marroquín, por favor, ¿puede por favor levantar su mano derecha?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You can put your hand down.
Puede bajar su mano.
Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de delitos podría ser de hasta 93 días de cárcel y hasta $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that that's going to make Mrs. Jenkins think about getting behind the wheel again of a car without a valid driver's license?
¿Y usted cree que eso le va a hacer que la señora Jenkins entienda y no se ponga otra vez a manejar sin una licencia válida?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Usted entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a un juicio si así lo quisiera?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y mientras que estaba en la sala de consulta privada, su abogado le informó del resto de sus derechos. ¿Es correcto?
Sí, correcto.
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you understand those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Usted tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No, todo bien.
No, everything is okay.
Do you know by taking this deal you're going to give those rights up?
Y usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo, ¿verdad? De resolución, usted está renunciando a esos derechos.
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y aparte de esto que hemos hablado aquí, que consta en el acto, ¿alguien más le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to November the 28th, 2024, around 11:55 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of McGraw and Martin. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme llevar su atención al día, el lugar y la hora de los hechos, que fue el 28 de noviembre del 2024 a las 11:55 de la noche en las inmediaciones de la calle McGraw y Martin en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, esa hora, en ese lugar, ¿lo paró usted un policía?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Y usted estaba manejando un vehículo, señor?
Correcto.
Correct.
And would the officer ask you to produce a valid insurance for that vehicle?
Y el policía le pidió que le mostrara un seguro válido para ese vehículo.
Sí.
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
Pero usted no se lo pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señor?
No.
No, I couldn't.
Why is that?
¿Por qué?
Porque no tenía.
Because I didn't have one.
All right, very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates.
Está bien, señor. Entonces yo lo voy a encontrar culpable del cargo enmendado de placas inapropiadas.
And I'm going to order you to do 12 hours of community service. We'll dismiss the case upon completion of the 12 hours of community service.
Y le voy a ordenar que haga 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Y una vez que usted vuelva con esas 12 horas de servicio comunitario hechas, nosotros le vamos a quitar el caso.
Ok, perfecto.
Ok, perfect.
Do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
¿Tiene el número donde tiene que llamar al Centro de Justicia Comunitario?
Sí, lo tengo.
Yes, I have it.
And with the stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matters.
Y va, después de la estipulación de la causa probable, entonces voy a desestimar de una vez el otro cargo.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
Is this a good phone number from you, sir? 248-862-334.
Señor, este es un número de teléfono bien para usted, 248-8862-8334.
Sí.
Ahí es. Your Honor, I repeat, it's 248-862-8334.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you until February the 19th to complete those hours. Get in touch with Mr. Phillips this afternoon to set those hours up. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck and you have a very good rest of your day.
Señor, yo le voy a dar hasta el día 19 de febrero para que usted cumpla con estas horas. Por favor, llame esta misma tarde al Centro de Justicia Comunitaria, al señor Philip o a la señora Buentello, para establecer cómo hacer las horas. Y para ese día, entonces ya se anota aquí otra vez a las 8:25 de la mañana.
Ok.
Ok.
Emma, this is Miss Buentello. Were those last digits 8334?
Yeah.
8334, yes.
Okay, gracias.
Last digit 2334.
No, it's 248-248-862-8334, 8334.
Okay.
I'm going by what Mr. Berry sent me.
That was completely different than what I had.
Yeah, I'm going by what Mr. Berry sent me. Hand me that file.
Eso es totalmente diferente de lo que yo recibí, dice la señora Buentello, y el juez dice que va a seguir lo que le dio el señor Berry.
Okay.
So it's 248-862-8334, Mr. Queen.
Señor, entonces su teléfono otra vez, por favor.
248-862-8334.
Right. If there's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Está bien, señor. Si no hay más nada que agregar, que tenga muy buen día. La mejor de las suertes para usted.
Gracias igualmente.
Thank you, same for you.
Miss Sabrina Nicole Velasquez, necesitas interpreter?
No, Your Honor.
Let's go down to City of Detroit. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't. City of Detroit versus Matilda Guevara Pencia. Case number SP164-85781, SP164-85861. Appearance for the record, please.
Vamos para que conste en el acta con el caso de la señora Matilde Guevara Pesina. Número de caso SP 164-85-861 y SP 164-85-781. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Mr. Barrett.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full names, ma'am.
Matilde. Señor Berry. Mi nombre es Edward Berry Jr., representando a la acusada. Señora, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Matilde Guevara Pesina.
Matilde Guevara Pesina.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Señor Berry, para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, mi cliente va a ceder, a renunciar a la lectura formal de los mismos y va a permanecer en silencio.
Well, enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Get your client in the breakout room, get her an updated offer. Keep in mind, ma'am, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer.
Señor, voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y voy a imponer una fianza de $0. Por favor, vaya con ella a la sala de consulta privada, obtenga una buena oferta de parte de la fiscalía y recuérdele que ella tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a juicio si así lo desea.
All right.
Pero no dijo que si no.
Join the room, please.
Señora, por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada cuando vea la invitación. She's there? Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Wait for you there, Mr. B.
Let's go back on the record for Mr. Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, actually, Mr. Bowman and I had a few questions for the court. With regard to the matter, is an amendment of the charge possible?
I mean,
or allowed, I guess.
If you're from a misdemeanor to another misdemeanor, that's Mr. Bowman's prerogative there. But just you know, you can't amend it to a civil infraction. You'd have to dismiss an officer. That'd have to be right if that was the goal. So,
Right. So, it does. So, Mr. Bowman, is the amendment still to a disorderly?
That's what it would be, yes.
Is that a 3-month delay, or is that a delayed?
Yes, 6 months.
You want to take the deal? 6 months delayed sentence, 12 hours of community service. You have an absolute right to a trial. That means that it'll be amended to disorderly, and once you complete the 6-month term without getting any trouble, the case will be dismissed. You want to take the deal, sir?
May I speak to my attorney real fast, sir?
You may. You better hurry up, because it don't come like that too often. All right?
No, for sure. I'm very wise, so I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing.
Go back in the breakout room. I applaud you for that.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Okay, let's pass the matter. Let's find out who's the gentleman that came in without the shirt on. Unmute yourself, sir. What's your name, please?
Reginald Green.
Reginald Green.
Yes.
825, Your Honor.
Yeah, I see. What about the community service? Let's call it. This is the city of Detroit versus Reginald Green, case number SP 1171405, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1171481, SP 11716-791. State your name for the record, Mr. Green.
Reginald Green.
All right, today is the date and time set for review. Let me ask you this. Did you do any community service?
Yes, sir.
You did how many hours?
40.
I'm batting 1,000. You are the only one that I did not have. Now, I still haven't confirmed it yet. How do we confirm this, Miss? Who did you do? We went with Miss Green, right?
Yes.
She said that they didn't provide proof that did.
They haven't given up the proof yet. So I need you to get back with the agency.
Okay, so you want me to call them and tell them to get back with you?
Well, they need to send it to Miss Green, the proof that you completed it, but you got me batting 1,000, Mr. Green, except the only thing is you coming in here without a shirt on.
I'm sorry,
Please.
I'm sorry.
Please don't do it again. So, but I'm happy that we got this community service done because this is probably the first time that I've ordered everybody, all the reviews that I had up for the day, that everybody has completed their community service. So I'm happy for that. And what did you do for your community service?
They had me mop, take out the trash, do everything. Like they had me do janitor work, basically.
Who did you do it with?
At the Frank Murray Center.
Frank Murphy Hall?
Yeah, the little center. Not Murphy Hall, but the little center.
No, okay. Okay. All right, good. All right, listen. Let's I need to reset it, or if you can get in contact with them now, we can close it out. But I need to get that proof, and they usually will send Miss Green over a letter. If I get that letter, we can close this stuff out. All right. So why don't you
call them right now?
All right. So I'll pass, and I'll let you back in. You can handle your business. If we're not here, just come back tomorrow. All right.
All right.
I'll set your file aside. All right.
Looks like Mr. Dumpke has logged on, Your Honor, one of the reviews.
Yes. Does he need an interpreter?
No, Your Honor, he does not.
This is the good morning. This is the city of Detroit versus Alex Dumpke, case number SP 163-82421. State your name for the record, Mr. Dumpke.
Alex Dumpke.
Good morning to you. Oh, you're not doing any windows today?
I'm waiting for my ride to pick me up. I gotta go do a foyer window.
Oh, I was about to say, I know you should be working right now. But,
no, I will be. There's a little delay on the morning.
All right. All right. Well, at least he's not driving. He don't have a license. I don't know whether you have a license or not, Mr. Dunn. All right. But we appreciate the community service. I've gotten confirmation that you have done your community service with the Urban Neighborhood Initiative. So we appreciate that. And for that, we're going to dismiss your case. Okay, Mr. Dumpke?
Awesome.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day. All right.
You too, man. Happy New Year's, and you guys have a good one.
Happy New Year. Go to 4, Mr. Bowman. You're free to leave, Mr. Dumpke.
Thank you.
We're ready on Ramirez.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that my client is going to waive his right to trial and enter a plea, stands ready to do community service.
Want to do that, Mr. Ramirez?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And you can put your hand down. Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, I do understand, sir.
Understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Ms. Harris, one of your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, she did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I do.
And you any questions about those rights?
No, she was very clear.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to September the 15th, 2024 at around 7:46 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Dixon Waterman Avenue. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and that time?
Yes, I was there.
Well, do you want to do it for disorderly, or you want to do it for the alcohol, Ms. Harris? What do you want to do? What's your client
Disorderly,
want?
please. Disorderly, Your Honor.
Did you do something that day, sir, to cause a police presence?
Yes, we were playing very loud music.
I didn't ask. I just yes or no. And then
yeah.
would you agree that that police presence disturbed the good, quiet nature of that community?
Yes.
All right, find your client. You satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Find your client guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct. It'll be a 12 hours of community service will be the sentence, 6-month delay, meaning that if there's no issue in 6 months and the community service is done, we'll dismiss the ticket. Is your phone number 313-641-7? I mean, strike that 273?
Correct, sir. Yeah, that's still the right one.
Ms. Mathis had me all messed up when she cracked her pop open.
Awesome.
No, I'm just. I can't drink pop anymore. I haven't had a pop in like 10 years or 12 years.
This is actually water.
So, water.
Yeah.
So, I just stopped. So, Mr. Ramirez, I'm going to give you until February 19th to complete those hours. Come on back then, and then we'll revisit the case. Give Ms. Quinteo or Mr. Phillips a call at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center this afternoon. Set the hours up, and then we'll see you back, okay?
No, I do appreciate it, Your Honor, and you have a wonderful day and Happy New Year.
And you have a better one, and Happy New Year to you, and I'll see you back in February, all right?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This is the city of Detroit versus Sabrina Nicole Vasquez. Case number SP 1503715, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1503741. With some civil infractions that are old, we can clear them up with some community service as well as Vasquez as well. SP 152773111, SP 1642134, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1642135, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Vasquez, and for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Vasquez, can you state your name for the record, please?
Sabrina Vasquez.
All right. Today is the date and time set for that arraignment show cause. So with this, Mrs. Harris, you only have 2 cases on the docket. I listed a lot more than 2. And if you have your pen ready, I'll go ahead from the bottom up. The most recent to the. So I have an expired plate, civil infraction. I have a failure to stop, civil infraction. I have a driving while license suspended. I have a driving while license never acquired. I have no insurance misdemeanor. I have an unregistered, untitled misdemeanor. And I have an improper plate misdemeanor. She has 3 other matters that I didn't call in the docket, all civil infractions. The most pertinent one is an insurance no proof, $288, an improper display of plate, and a no valid registration. I will allow your client to pay the reinstatement fee up front on the insurance no proof in order to, she can potentially get herself a valid license. Ms. Vasquez, you have an absolute right to a trial. Ms. Harris will explain everything in the breakout room. Ms. Harris, please give Ms. Vasquez an updated offer. Ms. Vasquez, if you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Who is iPhone Kevin? Who's iPhone Kevin? Please unmute yourself. State your name. iPhone Kevin. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. iPhone Kevin. Buenos dias. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Kevin.
Buenos días, Kevin. ¿Te llama Kevin?
Sí,
¿Tu nombre?
Kevin Moisés Andino.
Kevin Murcer Andino.
Ajá. Baltodano. Kevin Moses Andino Baltodano.
Oh, Baltazano is the last part, Your Honor.
So you just said tu nombre then, right? Your name.
Mm-hmm. Correcto, señor.
Sí. Yep.
I don't see him on the docket. Does he have a case number?
Yeah, he's number 2 on it, 830.
Oh, okay, very well.
So it looks like Baron.
All right, give me a minute, please.
Okay.
He may not require an interpreter, Your Honor.
I think he does. ¿Necesitas interpreter?
Sí, por favor.
Interpreté. Muy bien.
It's good in Spanish.
Yeah, he's been practicing, and we encourage him and help him.
Oh, that's nice.
No, they're just saying that because I'm the judge. They know I'm doing terrible.
No, actually, you're doing very well. I've taught a lot of people to speak Spanish, and trust.
Right.
Mm-hmm, you're doing well.
We see you. Can you see you?
Now you have public support, Your Honor. You have community support. How better can you get than that? I mean, amazing.
There we go.
Okay, here.
Are we ready, Mr. Berry?
We are, Your Honor.
Estamos listos, señor Berry. Está.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Guevara Pesina. I've given you an opportunity, ma'am, to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste para que conste en el acta con el caso de la señora Guevara Pesina. Señora Guevara Pesina, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea hacer la señora Guevara?
Pagar.
¿Qué desea hacer, señor abogado? ¿Qué desea hacer la señora Guevara? I want to pay, and I repeat.
Yes, my client would like to avail herself of the people's offer. Current offer is to allow her to enter a plea to impeding, and as to driving without due care or caution. And she does wish to pay the fine as opposed to community service.
Sí, su señoría, mi cliente quiere adherirse a la oferta ofrecida por la fiscalía, que es que se declare de impedir el tráfico o bloqueando el tráfico, cargo modificado a que estaba manejando sin la debida precaución. Y ella quiere pagar.
Well, you know something, Mr. Berry, I applaud you for doing a very good job for your client.
Bueno, señor Berry, yo lo aplaudo por haber hecho tan magnífico trabajo por su cliente.
And you did such a good job by securing this offer for your client.
Y hizo tan buen trabajo asegurando esta oferta para su cliente.
That I cannot accept that unless she agrees to do 6 hours of community service and fines and costs.
pero yo no puedo aceptar esa oferta a menos que la señora Guevara acepte hacer 6 horas de servicio comunitario.
And to give your client a little explanation of the whole purpose of this court today, community court today.
Y para darle a su cliente una mejor explicación de lo que es hoy esta corte de servicio comunitario, que es la corte que tenemos en el día de hoy.
The offers are such that it's like a pretrial diversion court.
Las ofertas son hechas de forma de que sea una desviación para una audiencia de consulta previa al juicio.
You wouldn't normally get this type of offer for this type of allegation unless you were willing to do community service to resolve it.
No es la costumbre, no es lo que se hace, ¿verdad? El tener este tipo de acuerdos tan buenos, a menos que se esté de acuerdo en hacer las horas de servicio comunitario.
It's only 6 hours, ma'am. You could break it up and do it a couple hours at a time, or you could just do mostly part of a day and finish it up.
Señora, son solamente 6 horas. Usted las puede hacer por partes, usted las puede hacer todas de una sola vez y terminar con eso de una sola vez. Son solamente 6 horas.
Ok, está bien.
Ok, that's okay.
Está bien, está bien. All right. I need a good phone number from you, ma'am, please.
Señora, necesito un buen número de teléfono donde nosotros nos podamos comunicar con usted.
Sí, es 313.
Yes, it is 313.
748.
748.
2454.
2454.
All right. And the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, let me know when you're ready.
Señora, y déjeme saber cuando usted está listo para que yo le dé el número donde tiene que llamar al Centro de Justicia Comunitaria.
Sí, estoy lista.
I am ready.
313-879-2155.
The hell is that? 313-879-2155.
Ya lo tengo, sí.
I got it.
I stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf, Mr. Berry.
Señor Berry, por favor, representando a su abogada, por favor, de las bases de hecho para establecer el cargo.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other.
Y por favor, deme la estipulación de la causa probable para desestimar el otro ticket que le quitamos.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Sí, su señoría, estipulado también.
I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. And in lieu of fines and costs, I'm going to allow her to do 6 hours of community service.
Yo voy a encontrar a su cliente responsable del cargo enmendado de impedir el tráfico y en vez de pagar cualquier multa o cualquier cosa, le voy a imponer solamente 6 horas de servicio comunitario.
And I'll dismiss the other matter.
Y el otro caso se lo quito. El otro cargo se lo quito.
Ms. Pencina, give Ms. Puenteo a call this afternoon, set those hours up. I'm going to give you until February 19th to complete those hours, okay?
Ok.
Señora Pencina, yo le voy a dar hasta el día 19 de febrero para que complete esas horas. Por favor, llame esta misma tarde al número que le dimos a la señorita Buentello para que usted arregle con ella cómo, cuándo y dónde va a hacer esas horas. Y tiene que presentarse entonces para el 19 de febrero al 2025 con esas horas ya listas.
Ok, está bien, muchas gracias.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much.
I let you get away with the paying, and Mr. Green, Mr. Reginald Green, he be all over me. But you told me to do 40 hours, Mr. Perkins.
La dejo que se vaya, ya que pudimos hacer esto, pero y dele gracias a Dios que no se tuvo que ir con 40 horas.
Ay, sí, lo bueno. Gracias, ¿eh?
Oh, yeah, I know. That's good. Thank you.
Have a very good day, man. Best of luck to you.
Que tenga muy buen día, señora. La mejor de las suertes para usted.
Gracias, igualmente.
Thank you. Same for you.
All right. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Maria Jenkins. Case number SP 161734041, SP 162728221, SP 1627283, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1650864-1, SP 165-12361. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Jenkins.
Maria Jenkins.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. Do you have your pen ready, Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's get Ms. Jenkins an updated offer on the first another driving while license suspended. These are the ones that, that are not on the docket. Driving while license suspended, a failure to stop at a stop sign, and another driving while license suspended. She has other cases, and all of them civil infractions. And I will let her know that 2 of the cases, civil infractions that we did not call into the record, are one is a no insurance civil, $306. That's affecting her ability to get a clearance here at the 36th District Court, and an insurance no proof, $288. Those 2 tickets are affecting her ability to get a clearance here at 36th District Court, therefore potentially not allowing her to get a driver's license. I don't know what her driving record looks like in other jurisdictions, but if she pays those 2, and I will allow her to do community service along with for those in lieu of fines and costs, then she can potentially set herself up to get a valid license. She owes other civil infractions as well, Mr. Berry. I don't want her to get confused that those are the only 2 she owes. And we can set up community service for all of them and clear everything up. But those are the ones that are affecting her ability to get a clearance here at the 36th District. So go into the breakout room with Ms. Jenkins. Ms. Jenkins, I'm going to send you to the breakout room. Have a conversation with Mr. Berry, and you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Mr. Green, did you get that stuff sent over here?
Yeah, they said they sent it to Lisa Green right now.
Check with Ms. Green and see if we got that. All right, as soon as I get that, I'll call you, okay?
Okay.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Vasquez. Ms. Vasquez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is waiving her right to trial and entering a plea. The offer is 3 counts of allowing, 1 count of impeding traffic, 1 count of improper plate, and as charged to a no proof of insurance.
As charged to a no proof of insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, that's already what you call it. All right, so how many misdemeanors?
I believe that is 4.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice of rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
Do you know by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anyone offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to November the 7th, 2024, at around 3:55 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Clark and Toledo. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and that time?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
You said, what was that, sir?
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid driver's license and insurance?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
It was because the plates were expired and it was in my car, so I didn't know where none of that stuff was at.
Right. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended counts of allowing. Did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended counts of allowing and improper plate. Neither of those have any points attached to them, and they don't abstract from the Secretary of State. And I'll dismiss upon completion of the community service that I'm going to order you to do. Let me see. Let me get back up. Let me draw your attention back to November the 3rd, 2023, almost a year and a few days before, at 2:01 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 4th and 18th Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license, insurance, registration that day?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
No.
And was there something wrong with the plates on that car, ma'am?
I wasn't really sure because, like I said, none of those cars that I got pulled over in were mine.
But you could not provide insurance?
No.
Or registration, is that correct?
Yes.
I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plates for the no insurance and the no registration. That's 4 misdemeanors, right? 2, 3, 4. That your client is pleading to, right, Ms. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you want to do community service to clear everything up, ma'am?
Yes.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to say 48 hours of community service will clear everything up.
Could I see Mr. Bowman in 4?
Is that fair enough?
Yes.
We'll dismiss the misdemeanors. we'll dismiss the misdemeanors and we will set up with the Community Justice Center. You have the number over there, ma'am?
Yes, I already have it.
It's 313-710-0541, a good number to reach you?
Yes.
All right, well, can you get this done in a month?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you till February 19th, 2025 at 8:25. Don't mess my record up, okay? I'm looking for 100% completion from this whole 2025, all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, Ms. Vasquez, we'll clear all that stuff out, and by the time you come back, hopefully you'll done it, you'll be eligible for a driver's license, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
And best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good day.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, let's Joshua Geraldo Valdez.
Yes.
Good morning to you. Vidals?
Yeah. Yeah, Vidals.
Vidals. That's Joshua Vidals. Do you need an interpreter?
No.
Good morning, and this is the city of Detroit versus Joshua Vidal's case number SB 164-85961. Hearing, please.
Oops. Cherika Harris on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Joshua Gallardo Vidals.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
You're not guilty plea on your client. Give your client a $0 bond. And you get this stuff from this group.
How do you call this?
And I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer, Mr. Vidals. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, please.
She hasn't sent it yet, so she's gonna create it.
Your Honor, no pressure, but Delphia Burton is being sworn in as a magistrate at 11:30.
Very good. I think we can get it too.
All right.
I really want. Okay, I'm gonna put you back in that room, Ms. Jenkins.
Okay, somehow it got disconnected.
It happens all the time. All right. Join the room. He's in there waiting on you. What room is that, Mr. Bowman? Do you know?
I think it's 533.
And you never have to worry about pressure here. I do my best work under immense. Never. All right. You know who I'm waiting on, don't you? I'm waiting on the real one to come up. I'm waiting on the real one to come up.
Yeah, back in the day, you look for parties that were thrown by Wall Street, the big fellas, and the real.
And the real.
And the real.
At least he's certified by his goddaughter.
Right.
He didn't certify himself. At least he's certified by his goddaughter. I might be inclined to believe that. Again, the real is gotta have all this in order. Everything's got to be in order, right, Mr. Green? Because you call yourself, you see him up there, Mr. Lewis. you know one of the real is born in 91.
Yeah.
So the real, it's got to be. That's why I'm gonna wait to see if he's the girl. Mr. Bowman, go to 4, please. You notice bring Sanitos things too as well.
Oh, CCC.
Yeah, it would be a lot faster.
She just has them sent.
No, I'm saying whenever we can let her know that. So I don't
Oh,
have
this
to
happened
ask.
last week. So
So I don't have to ask you.
Oh, you're not a judge. Listen,
I know I'm fine. I know that, but I'm just telling you what you can let her know so I can move in my space a little bit better. So I don't have to stop and ask you. I just print it out.
Okay, this happened last week, and we're gonna get a new person, and I'm gonna update them. Them notes, CC you. Okay, that's fine.
Ms. Samantha's always telling me something I know, Miss Cooper.
No, he's fine.
I used to go see my grandmother, and I'd be like, "Grandma, you looking good?" She'd say, "Honey, I've been looking good all my life." What do I say? You know? Oh, we got a Christmas card from Interpreter Diaz. Oh. I have to tell you.
Excuse me.
See why I don't say anything about, try not to say anything about the document. This is supposed to be like, boom, 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 we got very. No, it's. All right, let's go back on, oh, we gotta wait on this, we have to wait on this, Williams Law. What's gonna be, were you able to help Ms. Jenkins out?
Yes, Your Honor, we have resolution.
And what's gonna be the resolution? This is, I'm waiting on this,
The resolution is that she will enter a plea to 2 counts of allowing as well as yeah, 2 counts of allowing. Oh man, I'm sorry. And then the improperly displayed plate, as well as impeding for the failure to stop at a stop sign. And she would expect and hope that she could get community service to resolve the.
Let's do it on the record. Let's go back on the record with Miss Maria Jenkins. Miss Jenkins, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client is going to plead to how many misdemeanors?
4.
4 misdemeanors?
Well, not the failure to stop is not a misdemeanor, I guess.
No.
Okay, so
3 misdemeanors?
3 misdemeanors, yes, Your Honor.
I only called 4 misdemeanors into the record.
Well, no, there are 3. Well, yes, you're correct. You did only call 4.
No, I only called 3 misdemeanors. 1, 2, 3 misdemeanors into the record.
1.
Want you to plead all of them, huh?
But Your Honor, she's got the 3 tickets which are on the docket, and she's got the other off docket tickets.
2 more. Miss Jenkins. You got a lawyer there, all right?
Oh no, it's somebody that was on my heard. I'm sorry, when you heard that conversation.
A very good one, all right?
Thank you.
Mr. Berry, if you want to start again, we can start again.
It really doesn't matter that the offer is going to be on me to the offer is going to, it just takes more time.
That is true.
Doing the plea, because I'm not gonna I'm gonna make sure she's doing community service, right?
Yes, correct.
Give me a good phone number first for her.
313-858-1307.
Is that the good number, Miss Jenkins?
Yes, it's 313-858-1307.
You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes, I do. It's 313-879-2155.
Exactly. So, you want to take the deal now?
Yes, I do.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
As Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
Do you know by taking the deal you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
And let me draw your attention back to November the 25th, 2024, at around 12:17 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Central and Burner Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yeah.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
No, I have one.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. Was there something wrong with, what about the, let's see what we have here. Was there something wrong with the plate on that vehicle, or is it, where was the plate on that vehicle when you were driving?
Me and my boyfriend got pulled over in Radford, and he took my impound my car.
Listen, I don't want to know nothing about you and your boyfriend. What was up with the plate on the vehicle that day? Was it a plate in the window, or how was the plate displayed?
It was on the back of the car where the plate goes.
Where what?
It's where the plate goes, outside of the car, where the plate goes, on the back of the car.
Where it goes? Was it dirty?
It's a paper plate.
Oh. And it was all messed up?
No, I can see it. I even took a picture of it.
Were there tinted windows on the car?
No, I took the tint off.
Did you add the tint on there when they got pulled over?
Yes.
All right. Find her responsible for the improper equipment. That's in lieu of the improper display of plate. I'll dismiss the improper display of the plate. All right. Let me draw your attention back to December 6, 2024, around 1:44 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Garner Highway and Lawndale. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I do.
Were you operating a motor?
Yes, I was.
And did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license then?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, I couldn't.
Why is that?
Because I don't have one.
Very good. Did you failure to stop at a stop sign on that day, ma'am?
Yes, I remember. Yes.
You did. All right. Find her responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic and guilty for the amended count of allowing. All right. How much more blood do you want, Mr. Bowman?
We're done, Your Honor.
We're done, Your Honor.
Is that what? Okay. Dismiss. With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other case I called into the record in the two cases. Now, here's the deal. Now, what do you want to do? Do you want to do community service to clear all this stuff up?
Yes.
Because between the community service and the school, you're gonna be working pretty hard because you got a lot of cases here.
It's okay. They'll work my driving license. I tell you that.
All right. We'll try to get you that. The sooner you clear it up, the sooner you get the license. All right. So I'm gonna on the two misdemeanors, it's gonna be 12 hours apiece. I'll dismiss upon payment. Dismiss upon completion. Let's see, you have 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, so all right. Why don't we say 60 hours?
That's fine.
60 hours will clear up everything. Mr. Phillips, we're gonna, on our first 12, you can get back with me. I'll write it on the file. On the first 12 hours, we can apply those to the civil infractions, no insurance issues, and that will clear up her, at least her, get her clearances here. We'll go to no insurance. All right. I'm gonna give you, let's have you back in a month, ma'am, and see how far you've gotten. 2/19/2025. Make sure that we mark that the first 12 will go toward the no insurance, because we want to see you get that license, okay? So as soon as you get that first 12 in, we'll put that on there, and then we'll move from there, all right? Come back on February 19th, 2025. I'm sure you'll have it done by then. Hopefully you will, and we'll close this stuff out. All right. If you don't have any further questions, Ms. Jenkins, best of luck to you, and you have a very good rest of your day. Okay. Good luck in school.
Thank you too. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right. This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Elmer Levani Guzman Ayala. Case number SP1649448-1, SP1649448-21. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Elmer Levani Guzmán Ayala, número de caso SP 164-94-821 y SP 164-94-481. Señor Berry, Obot Berry Jr., representando al acusado. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Elmer Levani.
Elmer Levani.
Elmer Levani Guzmán Ayala.
Elmer Levani Guzmán Ayala.
Así es.
Good morning to you, sir. I was just about to give your attorney, Mr. Berry, a shout out. I'm shouting everybody else out.
Yo le iba a dar a su abogado, el señor Berry, y saqué a todo el mundo.
For being patient and allowing this Ms. Hernandez, our interpreter, to interpret before he speaks.
Y la señora Hernández tiene que dejar que tiene que interpretar antes de que él hable.
I guess that's my fault, because I should have done it, you know, just a little bit sooner, because lo and behold, as I'm thinking about it, he didn't wait that time.
Y pienso que yo debería haberlo hecho un poquito más rápido, porque bueno, no esperó para hacer la interpretación.
As for purposes of arraignment, Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor. My client would waive the reading of the information and stand muted.
Sí, entonces, señor Berry, entonces para propósito de la lectura de cargos que desea hacer su cliente, su señoría, nosotros vamos a ceder la lectura formal de cargos y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Ayala, I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like that offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Señor, entonces yo voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a imponer una fianza de $0. Señor Berry, lo voy a mandar para una sala de consulta privada. Por favor, obtenga, para que consulte con su cliente, obtenga una oferta de la fiscalía y asegúrese de decirle a su cliente que tiene absoluto derecho a ir a juicio si lo desea.
I'm going to put him in the breakout room. He's in there.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let's pass that matter Let's go back on the record with Mr. Vidals. Mr. Vidals, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're actually respectfully requesting an adjournment. He is working with an immigration attorney and wants to discuss a few things with that attorney before we move forward with a plea.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. How long is it going to take you?
I could probably get it done today or tomorrow, if she has time today.
When do you want to come back? You want to come back in a couple of weeks, or you want to come back next month?
In a couple of weeks if possible.
All right, come back on the 29th. That'll be 29 years, the date that I started Ford Motor Company on January 29th, 2025. Just come back on that date, all right?
Okay. At the same time?
At 8:30. Well, if you get here sooner, you get out sooner.
Yeah.
So, but 8:30, all right?
Okay.
Best of luck. So I'll see you back in a couple of weeks.
Yep. Thank you.
Guzman Flores, necesitas interpreter.
Sí.
So let's go. Now we get to know. This is the city of Detroit versus Kirsten Antonio Lewis. Case numbers SP 1407139, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Harris. The real.
Here.
Ms. Harris, you don't want to represent the real?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Kirsten Lewis.
Today is the date and time set for an arraignment, Ms. Harris.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands.
All right, and we'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. And I don't know, he's not living up to his name, Ms. Harris, because I got a license here that says he's client. We're gonna try to change that. I have I have 3 civil infractions, and one of the civil infractions is an insurance no proof. He owes $336. I don't know what his license looks like in other jurisdictions. However, well, I do know what it looks like in other jurisdictions. I haven't sitting here, but I know that 336 is potentially affecting him from getting clearances with 36 just work.
Good, man. So far, so good, brother.
It looks as though to me that's the only thing that's affecting him getting a license. All right, so I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Get Mr. Lewis an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Mr. Lewis, you have an absolute right to a trial. All right.
All right.
Join the room, please. Mr. Bowman, 4, please. Just pass the matter. Still waiting, Mr. Green. I haven't forgotten about you.
Could I see Mr. Bowman in 4?
It's in there.
Great.
Okay, Mr. Green, let's go back on the record with Mr. Green. I got that confirmation, sir. I knew you were telling me the truth. So on SP 11714051, this is original Ron Green. I'm going to dismiss that case, and I'm going to dismiss count 2 of that case, 71405, counts 1 and counts 2. I'm dismissing. Dismissing. 4. Count 3 of that. That's going to be closed out under failure to use due care and caution based utility vehicle. SP 11714821. Wait a minute.
Are we talking, Your Honor, are we talking about Mr. Ramirez?
No, we're talking about Mr. Reginald Green. Mr. Reginald Green was on is for review, and he's done 40 hours of community service like he said he would in lieu of fines and costs, and as ordered for the dismissals of the other cases. The only thing I'm looking at is he has 2 care and caution tickets, and I don't know if those were civil infractions or not. Let me look it up. That leave the scene of a property damage acts. Okay, we'll close it out. It's already in here. We'll close it out under the failure to use due care and caution. 71421. We'll close that out too. That's SP 11714821. We'll close that out under the due care and caution, and SP 11716791 will close out under open alcohol and motor vehicle capacity. I wish I could save you. Well, I can't save you any points anyway. This completed community service 150. Mr. Green, I applaud you. We appreciate you doing the community service. You did like you said you're going to do. You got me batting 1,000. And just don't come in my court naked anymore, all right?
Okay, I got you, sir.
All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Green. And we'll close that stuff out like we said we would, all right?
Okay, thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too. All right. Are we ready? Mr. Bowman, 4, please. Yes. I'll do this for a little.
Hey, Your Honor, while we got a minute, I'd like to tell you about an event they're having at Clark Park this weekend.
Well, it might be too cold for me, but what do they have?
Well, here's the flyer. So Saturday, they're having a winter carnival. Saturday, January 18th, there will be a petting zoo, outdoor games, music, horse-drawn carriages, marshmallow roasting, ice skating, and much more.
And guess what? Saturday is the warmest day of the week. It's gonna snow, but I don't mind snow if it's warm. That sounds like, are you going?
I might try to go. I might try to stop in there because I like to see the horse-drawn carriages. But it's from 12 to 4 p.m. So here's the flyer. I can take a picture and send it over to your cell phone.
Yeah, we need to post that up on the whatchamacallit. What about horse-drawn carriages? Do you remember they used to always have the horse-drawn carriage downtown?
I do remember that, and I remember that fondly. Now you got to go, where Franken moved to get them.
Yeah, they used to always have the horse-drawn carriage go through Greektown all the time and back up Jefferson and stuff.
But was that when they had the horses over at Belle Isle? Is that why they stopped?
No, I think that was a service that somebody owned, and I don't know if the city was doing that or not. I think that was more of a company used to do that. I don't know though. But it used to be very, every weekend they were down there, every day almost, I think. You don't remember that? Oh, shoot. Y'all remember that. Y'all remember walking from Greektown up St. Antoine or Beaubien and down to the festival. And it used to be a horse-drawn carriage. You can, I think it probably went that route.
Your Honor, we might be showing our age.
No, we're all the same age. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that.
Oops.
No, I don't see how y'all don't remember that. In Greektown, it's always, or I know Mr. Bowman remembers that. Mr. Berry, he's in the breakout.
Sounds nice, though.
Mr. Berry.
Yes, sir.
Strong carriages in Greektown back in the 80s and 90s that you can pay for and the people can ride in the carriage. I never got in one either. You don't remember that?
No, sir, I do not.
All right, so I made it up. It's in my mind.
No, I understand with you, I remember that.
You remember that? Thank you.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Berry, please.
I used it a couple of times.
Yeah. Mr. Berry, you need to go see Mr. Bowman?
No.
Are you ready? All right,
ready.
I'll bring him.
Okay, you bring it. Thank you.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ayala. Mr. Ayala, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Señor, vamos a volver para que conste en el récord con el caso del señor Ayala. Señora Ayala, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado en una sala de consulta privada. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea ser su representado?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's most current offer, which is to allow him to enter a plea to impeding traffic and the license charge to be dismissed.
Su señoría, mi representado quiere adherirse a la oferta dada por la fiscalía, que es declararse del cargo enmendado de impedir el tráfico, y el cargo de licencia va a ser desestimado. De nunca haber adquirido una licencia va a ser desestimado.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Ayala?
Con 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Señora Ayala, ¿eso es lo que usted quiere hacer?
Yes, eso es.
Yes, it's okay.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on behalf of your client, counsel.
Ok, deme después de las estipulaciones para establecer las bases de hecho para el ticket, la boleta enmendada de bloquear el tráfico y la declaración de responsabilidad, señor abogado.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Y las estipulaciones de la causa probable para la desestimación del otro cargo.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Sí, su señoría, igualmente estipulado.
I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic in lieu of fines and costs and allow them to do 6 hours of community service.
Yo encuentro culpable a su cliente del cargo enmendado y por lo tanto le voy a imponer 6 horas de servicio comunitario.
Is this a good phone number from you, sir? 313-492-2524.
Señor, este es un buen teléfono para comunicarnos con usted, el 313-492-2524.
Así.
Yeah?
Well,
Yes, it is.
And do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Señor, ¿y usted tiene el número para comunicarse con el Centro de Justicia Comunitario?
sí.
Yes.
All right, give Ms. Mateo or Mr. Phillips a call this afternoon and set the hours up. I'm going to give you until February 19th to complete the hours. If you don't have anything further, sir, you have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Está bien, señor. Entonces, por favor, yo le voy a dar hasta el día 19 de febrero de 2025 para que complete esas horas. Ese día se tiene que volver a conectar a las 8:25. Tiene que llamar esta misma tarde a la señora Buentello o al señor Phillips al número del Centro de Justicia Comunitario para establecer cómo hacer las horas. Si no tiene más nada que agregar, eso es todo por hoy. Se puede retirar.
Gracias.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck.
Igualmente para usted, señor.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Luis Angel Guzman Flores, case number SP 164-9333, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 164-93351. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Luis Ángel Guzmán Flores, número de caso SP 164-93331, 93332 y SP 164-93351. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Luis Ángel Guzmán Flores.
Luis Ángel Guzmán Flores.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
Elwood Berry Jr. representando al acusado.
All right. As for purposes of arraignment, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, abogado, sí, su señoría, nosotros vamos a ceder la lectura formal de los mismos y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
Okay.
All right, in a not guilty plea on his behalf, I'll give him a $0 bond.
Yo voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a establecer una fianza de $0.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Get him an updated offer, Mr. Berry, and keep in mind, if your client doesn't like the offer, he has an absolute right to a trial.
Está bien, esto, al señor abogado Berry lo voy a poner en una sala de consulta privada con su cliente. Por favor, obtenga una oferta al día de parte de la fiscalía y por favor asegúrese de informarle a su cliente que tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a juicio si lo quisiera. Señor, por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada cuando vea la solicitud, la invitación.
Join the room, please.
Por favor, señor. Where is he? He's there? Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, after being advised of his rights, my client wishes to waive his right to trial and enter a plea. It would be 1 amended count of allowing, 1 amended count of improper plate, defective equipment as charged, dismissal of the balance. He stands ready to do community service.
Would you have any objection? I'm gonna put this in as a correction. Would you have any objection to setting the defaults aside, Mr. Bowman? They are old, but he's trying to clear up the community service.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna put them in as a correction. So allowing an improper plea
Yes, Your Honor, and defective equipment.
and defective equipment. You want to take the deal, sir? Where's Mr. Lewis?
Yes. Sorry.
You want to take the deal?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
Now, you understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
I'm trying to hear you, Judge.
Anybody offer you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, Ms. Harris, will you stipulate to the face of the tickets as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention back to November the 18th, 2022 at around 9:52 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of in the area of 7 Mile and Beach. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
The officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license and insurance.
Yes.
You could not do either, could you? Could not produce either, could you?
Provide my license.
You provided your license.
Yes.
Well, was it valid?
No.
All right, so that's just like not providing a license.
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
I always say that wasn't worth the plastic it was printed on. So find them. What about the insurance? Did you provide that?
No.
All right. Find them guilty of the amended count of allowing and guilty of the amended count of improper plea. As for sentencing in lieu of fines and costs for the and with stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other two cases. Ms. Harris.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. My device just froze for a second. I missed it.
So with stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other two cases.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So I'll find you responsible for the amended count of defective equipment in lieu of fines and costs. I'll allow you to do 6 hours of community service, and for the one misdemeanor allowing, I'll allow you to do 12 hours of community service, with a total of 18 hours of community service. I'm gonna no fine you on the improper plate. Is this a good phone number? 313-770-4128?
Yes.
All right, you have the number of the Southwest Community Justice Center?
Yes.
All right, we dismissed the no insurance proof, so you need to go live up to your goddaughter's name and go get a valid license. Come back February 19th, 2025. Those hours are complete. Then we'll close the matters out like we said we would. Get in contact with Mr. Phillips this afternoon so we can close the stuff out, all right? So you can set those hours up. If there's nothing further from Mr. Lewis, I appreciate your sense of humor and dealing with messing with your handle there, but I appreciate that. There's nothing further. Have a very good day and best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Aaron.
All right, thank you. Mr. Kevin and Dino necesitas interpreter. Correct, Mundo? He's driving a car. He's driving.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Señor Andino, abre tu micrófono.
Sorry, we gotta put him out.
Okay.
David John Perez.
Hello?
Mr. Perez, you need an interpreter?
No, sir.
All right, good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus David John Perez, case number SP 1637849, counts 1, 2, and 3. And SP 1638053, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1545899, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Perez, please state your name for the record.
David John Perez.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. The cases that are not on the docket that I call into the record, Ms. Harris, whenever you're ready.
Ready.
No insurance misdemeanor, driving while license suspended, insufficient or defective lights, and an expired plate. Mr. Perez, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. She's going to come in and speak to you, okay? If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, join the room, please. We'll make this quick. We'll just have it come in first.
Quick question. So, yeah, it's right here. Just the proper place. You're going to service or
The proper plate. Well, the community service is going to be all up on the, but that's 6 hours.
Okay.
But it's going to be all tied up in the 60 hours.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to let him know that he's driving in court.
Yes.
You're driving while you're in court.
No, we're not driving. I was on my brother's car. He was driving.
I don't believe you.
I just get out the court right now. District. I'm at my house.
No, I don't believe you. You were driving.
No, we're not. I didn't
ask you. You were driving. I saw you in the driver's seat. I see you looking down at the phone, and I see you looking up at the road. Now, are you going to continue to lie to me?
No, I'm not lying to you, Josh. Not lying to you.
It's all recorded, sir.
Okay.
So were you driving or were you not?
Yeah, I was driving. I'm sorry. I was.
Now we're gonna bring him in person. You lied to me. You lied to me. I'm sick of that. I don't do well with liars, especially when when it's kind of no reason to lie. You lie. Sick of that. All right.
Sorry.
Mr. Let's call it right quick, Mr. Barry. He doesn't need an interpreter, it doesn't seem like. This is the city of Detroit. Matter of fact, let's just send him to his alphabet judge. City of Detroit versus Kevin Moses and Dino. Case number SP 164-67041, SP 164-67181. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir. Mr. Andino.
Mr. Andino, state your name, please.
Yes.
State your name.
Kevin Moses Andino Baltodano.
All right. For purposes of arraignment, Counselor.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. I'm going to send him to Judge. I'm going to send him to Judge Holmes. That's right. All right. I'm going to send you to Judge, well, it's going to be courtroom 533. Your next pretrial date is going to be January 29th, 2025 at 1:30. January
29th.
2025 at 1:30. I'm letting that other judge know you were driving while on Zoom and you lied to me about it. You're not a good candidate for community court. I'm sick of the lying. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day. Now you can go back and drive or go back and do what you want to do, all right?
I'm not driving, sir. Sorry.
You already lied about it. Work. Bye. Get out of my courtroom. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Guzman Flores. Mr. Flores, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para en el acta con el señor, con el caso del señor Guzmán Flores. Señor Guzmán Flores, le di la oportunidad de que hablara en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado, el señor Berry. Señor Berry, ¿qué desea hacer su representado?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea to allowing for the driver license never having been acquired. And he has shown me valid insurance as well as registration.
Su señoría, mi cliente desea adherirse a la oferta de la fiscalía de declararse del cargo enmendado de que permitió que alguien sin licencia manejara por el cargo original de nunca haber adquirido una licencia de conducir, y él me mostró que tiene registro y seguro vigente.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Señor,
Sí.
¿usted quiere tomar este acuerdo? Yes, yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
Señor, por favor, puede por favor levantar su mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted promete decir o jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Now, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Usted entiende que la máxima penalidad por este tipo de delito podría ser de hasta 93 días de cárcel y hasta $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes. Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Usted entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a un juicio, si así lo quisiera?
Sí.
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights to breakout room, did he not?
Y mientras que estaba en la sala de consulta privada con su abogado, su abogado le explicó el resto de sus derechos, ¿correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo que le han ofrecido, usted está cediendo esos derechos, renunciando a esos derechos? Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y aparte de lo que se ha dicho ya aquí y que consta en el acta, ¿alguien más se le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to November the 27th, 2024, around 1:42 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Burner Highway and Central Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come to Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme dirigir su atención al día, el lugar y la hora de los hechos, que fue el día 27 de noviembre del 2024 a la 1:42 de la tarde en las inmediaciones de la autopista Vernon y la calle Cecil en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, ese lugar y esa hora lo paró usted un oficial de policía de la ciudad de Detroit.
Sí.
Yes. Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Y usted estaba manejando un vehículo?
Sí.
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y el oficial le pidió que le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
Pero usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señor?
No.
No, I couldn't.
And
I
why
don't
is
have
that?
one. I don't have one, he said before.
Very well. I'll find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing, order him to do 12 hours of community service with stipulation to probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matter.
Está bien, yo voy a encontrar a su cliente, entonces culpable de haber dejado que alguien sin licencia de conducir manejara, que es un cargo enmendado del original, y bajo la estipulación de la causa probable voy a desestimar los otros 2 tickets.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
All right, sir. Is this 313-721-5402 a good phone number to reach you at?
Señor, este está correcto, este teléfono en el cual nosotros podríamos comunicarnos con usted. 313-721-5402.
Sí.
Yes.
And do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Señor, ¿y ya tiene el número para comunicarse con el Centro de Justicia Comunitario?
Sí.
Yes, I have.
All right, give Mr. Phillips or Mr. Quinteo a call this afternoon, set those hours up, and come back on February 19th, 2025. If those hours are complete, we'll dismiss the case, okay, sir?
Señor, entonces, por favor, llame esta misma tarde a ese número y comuníquese con la señora Buentello o con el señor Phillips para establecer cómo va a ser sus horas y por favor, tiene que hacerlas para el día 19 de febrero y ese día se tiene que volver a conectar aquí igual que hoy a las 8:25 de la mañana. Si ya las ha hecho, entonces le vamos a desestimar, vamos a cerrar sus casos.
Okay. Yes.
Ok, ok.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day.
Señor, la mejor de las suertes para usted, que tenga un excelente día.
Gracias igualmente.
Se puede retirar. Thank you, same to you.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. David John Pettis. Mr. Pettis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client wishes to enter a plea pursuant to the recommendation, 2 counts of allowing, 2 counts of improper plate with the remaining matters dismissed. He stands ready to do community service.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Perez?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
I'm sorry?
Ms. Harris went over the other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to February the 6th, strike that, February the 1st, 2024 at around 9:22 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Central and St. Stephen's. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license and insurance?
Yes, sir.
You could not do either, could you?
No.
Why is that?
I didn't have it.
Very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates for the no insurance and allowing for the driver's license, no driver's license while suspended. Let me draw your attention back to November the 9th, 2024 at around 12:33 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 4th and Crawford Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license and insurance on that occasion?
Yes, sir.
You could not do either, could you?
No, sir.
And why is that?
I didn't have it.
Very, very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing for the driver's license and improper plate for the other matter. With the stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the civil infraction.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, so how about 24 hours of community service? And we'll clear it all up.
That'd be fine, thank you.
I have a number 313-377-1997 for you, sir.
Yes.
And you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes, I do.
All right, Mr. Perez, when you hang up today, you can call Mr. Phillips and he can get you set up with those community service hours. Come back on February 19th, 2025 at 8:25. If those hours are complete, we'll dismiss these cases, okay?
All right, thank you very much.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day. And you're the last one.
You do the same. Thank you.